The Voice was a rare bright spot in Australia's political history, and it's the anniversary coming up. I made this video, but for some reason I didn't post it. The highlights in this video is the absolute biased gutter journalism of the ABC and how Warren Mundine takes her apart.
This was on referendum night. There she is with her ABC microphone. Listen to what this piece of work says.
And said that he's not angry with the Australian people. He believes the No campaign ran a dirty campaign of lies. There were many things that your campaign said that weren't true. Do you regret taking that approach?
She predicates the question with it's established that you're liars. Do you regret lying? Anyway, what's his response? He really puts her in her place.
I reject your what you just said.
The idea of dividing on racial division when there's already race in the Constitution, that's not factual.
Well, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders are mentioned in the Constitution, but not for division, for unity. So ironically, she just told a lie. Call it him a liar. Watch how he turns it back on her.
Well, the factual is that I'm Aboriginal. All my life I've been told I'm a member of the Aboriginal race. My parents have been told that they're a member of the Aboriginal race, and therefore it is race. And Torres Strait Islanders is a race. Look, they tried to sell a furphy, which was that, for 200 and something years, we've been classified as a race of Aboriginal people. And then when they want to put it in the Constitution, they say it's not about race. Well, it is about race.
So there's no division now in the Constitution where everyone's exactly the same, but there would have been division, which is what he said, which was correct.
Indigenous people are, many, not all, clearly you're not, but are heartbroken and feel like this is a time of mourning. What's your message to Indigenous Australians who are, I think, probably having a really hard time tonight?
Look, the thing was, they were promised something that didn't exist.
She soldiers off, but he continues and then says, yeah, your side lied.
And the first thing about this is a referendum we should never have had because it was built on a lie, that Aboriginal people do not have a voice. Well, the Coalition of the Peaks sits at the National Cabinet and they advise government, and these are the people like Pat Turner, these are all yes voters.
Now, Mundine's already told her she's a liar twice. Do you see, notice how she started to shake her head in disagreement with him as though he's lying? Just show it in slow motion.
Pat Turner, these are all yes voters.
But governments could ignore them, couldn't they? They're not. There's nothing sort of structurally set in that means that they have to be consulted.
Well, neither does that. And this is what the Prime Minister said, and everyone else said, that they don't have to accept and they can ignore the voice of Parliament. And so what's the difference?
This was a heavyweight title fight. She's been knocked to the canvas 3 times already.
You know, you sort of wonder why we spent hundreds of millions of dollars when we should have actually been spending that money on those communities that are struggling.
She's agreeing with him. Your head movements are unpredictable.
Hundreds of millions of dollars.
Warren Mundine, I'm going to throw back to Sydney. Bridget?
Look at the disdain with which Warren Mundine is looking at her. Look at her face. That didn't go according to plan. Albanese, as far as he's concerned, the Voice never happened. On the lead up to the next election, I myself, and I dare say others, have got some material that will be thrown back up there. All right, that's it for this one.